MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the San Diego Padres and the Knights. Connor Ruben makes his big league debut right after this. Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. Despite that loss last time out, they've been one of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before that.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Brian Hayes. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Hernandez has thrown north of 2,800 big league innings for his career. And in that time, he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. 0-1, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ruben has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. Coming into this game, he's among the leaders in the NL in stolen bases, so that tells you enough about this guy's speed. But what it also tells you is he does a pretty good job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard.
At the plate, Tony Gwynn, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Runners on the move for second. A little roller toward the hole. Fielded cleanly, and he'll just step on first here to take the shooter out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 44, Adam Dunn.
Now at the plate, Adam Dunn, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Dunn with that open stance, and here's the pitch. Hernandez, commonly known as King Felix, of course. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The set and the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 1-0. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Adames is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times Hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's shooting.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Padres pick up a... Logan Webb starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Connor Ruben is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. And there's one down now. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
You know, walking around the cage before BP, Matty, one thing jumped out at me. This team's last in runs, and when you look at the lineup, they are well aware of it. They don't want to create that clubhouse divide where it's pitching staff on one side of the room and offense on the other, and the pitchers feel like they have to be perfect all the time. This offense is better than this, and it has to start today.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Felix is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Andrew Jones. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Bounce towards the second baseman. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Stepping into the box, Fred McGriff, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. He's set and the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Olsen is there, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Matt Olson. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Smith is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out.
Batting 7.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Corey Lee comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Liner in there for a base hit. Lee is on his way home. Safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
At the plate now, Logan Webb, as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second, and that's going to fall. A base hit, and the throw by Andrew won't be in time. He's safe at third base.
Now batting.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
So here's Jeff McNeil as it's on the ground toward the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. Was able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there. Able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Into the box now, Brian Hayes, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he misses again, 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Down the third baseline. And another foul ball. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Ready with another 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Tony Gwynn is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Popped up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll go to the bottom half. So striding in, Chris Herman, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Charlie Culberson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. pulled high in the air out to left field. And Dunn's got this for out number 2.
Batting center, the left fielder.
Now at the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Felix is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and in steps Adam Dunn.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
3-1 to the Padres left fielder. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Adam Dunn is retired to start the 3rd. Into the box, Willie Adames. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit back up the middle, reined in. Throw on to first, gets him from shallow right, and there's out number 2.
Up next to the Padres, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order, but they lead it 3-0. At the plate, Jose Iglesias. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. Popped up. Olson has a play. 1 away.
Batting 9th, the pitcher.
So here now's the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Line drive to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. Ready for another chance? Connor Ubben. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that misses for ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike to count. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to hit is the catcher, Corey Lee. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The bouncer to the left side. Knee high, he barehands it. It's in time.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brett Phillips. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Fly ball right down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 62, Logan.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Logan Webb. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
This is on the ground over to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Settling in now, Joe Morgan. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Phillips, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, and he'll get back in standing. To the plate now, Andrew Jones. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. This guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Morgan on at first, nobody out. Now a throw over, runner back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw over, and the fans don't like this at all. Now a hard liner, but foul. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. McNeil's got it for 1. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play. Riding in once again, Fred McGriff. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, well, he is in there with a triple.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
So now to the plate, Chris Herman, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
Number 8.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. To third. He's right there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 14.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Hayes. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Tony Gwynn is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. A bouncer up the middle. Iglesias is there. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They lead it 3-0. Striding into the box, Charlie Culberson. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now batting, left fielder, Jr.
Time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Stepping in now, Dwight Smith Jr. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Runner around second now, headed for third. Throw won't get him.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Come on, that got right. You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he grounds one briskly to short. McNeil's got it for 1, and the tag gets him, but a run is in to score away from the play.
The pitcher,
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. And he gets ahead 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn. Dunn with that open stance, and here's the pitch.
Adam Dunn.
0-1, here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
So stepping in, Willie Adames. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more. I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you got to let go on.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Ready now, Matt Olson, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, as the lead remains 3-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Connor Urban. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard this guy has had to work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
And quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame. Striding in, Joe Morgan. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball just off the inside corner.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And he popped him up. Adames trying to get there. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Hit to third. Scooped up, and there's out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Fred McGriff. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Swinging a soft liner. Go on to Olson. Will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Corey Lee. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Brett Phillips will bat next. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And it's a 2-2 count to Brett Phillips. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
The pitcher, number 62, Logan, Webb.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. At the plate now, Logan Webb wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow!
Now batting, number 8.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. He's ready. Here's the first offering. With runners in scoring position this season, McNeil is hitting over .350 up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense,
the relay, throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
The right fielder, number 19.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. In now, Tony Gwynn, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 5 runs, 9 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And that misses 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. No. Bottom of the inning now. And here's the utility man, Chris Herman, to bat now.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, The third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Charlie Culberson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Lays off 1-0. Now a swing and a ball hit pretty well down that left field line. This has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Third home run for him on the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Standing in now, Dwight Smith Jr. rolled slowly down the third baseline. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. Third AB for him here. His previous efforts have resulted in a pop out and a double play. This is line to left. Dunn will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But not before. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Adam Dunn is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Done with that open stance, and here's the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The back,
But now in the box, Willie Adames. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
1-2, here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Matt Olson stands in as he looks at a called strike. And now a pitch on the way. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And Iglesias will put the squeeze on this one to retire the side. Padres down in order. They're still out in front, 5-2. Jeffrey Delgado will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Connor Urban. 0 for 3 on the day so far. He doesn't seem to have the idea on the major league pitching thing yet, but he could turn his day around with a hit here.
Yeah, he just needs one to fall right here. Just something to grab himself a batting average and let him relax. You're playing for everybody else but yourself at this moment, just trying to grind to get a hit.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh?
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments. Had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life? Grinding it out in the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
First delivery to him on the way. Joe Morgan is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Two and 1 to Joe Morgan.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1. Runners off for second. Grounded to third. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Andrew Jones. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Fouled away. Here's the 1-2. He's running. Popped up. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Ro. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Fred McGriff. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Raleigh Fingers enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Corey Lee. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Padres.
Digging in now, Brett Phillips. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And that's in there for strike 1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brett Phillips goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Geraldo Perdomo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 82, Geraldo Perdomo.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Culberson will put this one away, and his side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and it remains 5-2. Scott Ober comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 45, Scott Ober.
Digging in, Chris Herman. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. First pitch on its way. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Hit hard towards the hole, right to him. And he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out.
The third baseman, Charlie.
At the plate, Charlie Culberson. He grounds it sharply to third. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. Into the box now, Dwight Smith Jr. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 4-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Makes the catch, and the Padres have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. 5-2 the final today. The San Diego Padres